Hi, so this is a short introductory video for Solo Panda Fu, which is my Zine Quest entry for this year. So it's claiming 20 pages, but it's actually, once you've lost the front matter off the front, it's about 18 pages. It's saddle stitch, and it's printed by Lulu this year, and because DriveThru don't do saddle stitch. So what you get is short introduction to sort of solo play, and then we get straight into the yes no oracle, which is a straight 1d6. As you know, all the kind of laser and feeling stuff is 1d6, and you can add or subtract one from the d6 to shift your bias from kind of no towards yes or yes towards no. And then I describe some of the different kind of answers and how you would interpret those. Then we talk about some of the improvisation techniques. So fortunately and unfortunately fall under improvisation. Then we've got kind of assessing the scene, unnecessary assertions, which is fairly new to my solo play. I've been talking about it in a few books now, but yeah, I think that's working quite well, especially if the book has if the game has an element of humor to it. And then three things, which is a staple of my solo playing now. Then we talk about open questions, and this uses a word prompt mechanic, and the word prompts are all taken from tarot cards and their interpretations. So here you got the yin yang, which is basically having the tarot card the correct way or inverted. And I've had to kind of extract some of it out because there's 78 tarot cards and I'm only using 36 prompts. But also you'll see kind of like bamboo, forbidden rice, dragon. These are kind of themed towards the kind of Kung Fu Panda, Yin Yang Panda sort of style. And then I've got examples of how they're used and how the lists sort of evolve with each question. And then I talk about bringing all the parts together in a little bit with kind of examples. Now, there was a really cool part of Yin Yang Panda, which was the fortune cookie. And so I've kind of used those as a driver for adventures. The adventure, I'm kind of working towards a adventure in 3 acts, which comes under kind of reacting, acting, and concluding, which are the 3 acts. In an adventure in 3 acts, you kind of, for the most part, the characters are the victims of circumstance in the first act. In the second act, they become more proactive, and then in the final act, that's when things are concluded and any repercussions come up. So that's the adventure in 3 acts, which I'm using here. And then I've picked out some of my solo playing tips and put them towards the end, just to help you kind of get going and to try and avoid some of those things where you just get kind of stumped and you can't move forward. So that's it. That's the zine. Thank you for watching.